All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Village by Resident Evil. How you doing, Nick?
Yeah. Boy, has it been 4 weeks or has it just felt like 4 weeks?
I
It's
believe
only
it's
been 2 weeks, hasn't
two,
it?
but boy, when you
Yeah.
start a game that's this much of a riot, it can feel a little longer. Oh boy, I have to reorient myself to where we actually were here.
So have you
Um,
finished this in your actual playthrough?
yeah,
Okay.
and it's good. Overall, I would give it probably a solid 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I don't pay $70 for sevens.
That's all right. It should definitely go on sale for the Christmas sale. Oh God, it was cold. It was
Oh, okay. She's just gonna be like, yeah, that's right. Previously, she was just chasing us around. Is that what we're doing? More Mr. X stuff?
a little bit, yeah.
Hmm.
We're going to kill her third daughter, which I'm sure will make her even happier, and I believe we're going to climb the roof.
Boy, they just like. I just remember all the trailers and stuff. I thought like the whole game was about her and her adopted children.
Yeah, they
No,
really.
you just murder them right
Oh
away.
fuck! Oh fuck! Yeah, they do lead you to believe that in the trailers for sure.
Yeah, that way we can spend more time with Heisenberg.
Yep. Oh no!
Well-
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! 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 Fuck!
I guess that's just where your game ends in Madhouse difficulty, right?
Uh-huh. How I escaped that scenario with no damage is beyond me. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kite her. We're going to do some FF14 tactics here. I'm going to kite her so that I can go sideways into the main hall.
Speaking of FF14, I
Oh,
think that won
have you played
multiplayer
it?
game of the year.
Have you played the new expansion?
Oh God, no, because I can't trust myself.
Oh, because you don't have another 200 plus hours to toss into it?
I quit that game cold turkey 5 years ago because I just didn't have I just didn't have the time anymore.
No, I
I
understand.
love it though.
Honestly, that's why I had to do it too, and I didn't even get half as far as you did.
Oh God,
Ultimately,
you didn't get 10% as far as I did.
No.
Believe me.
which is hilarious because I was the one, as I recall, who actually introduced you to that one.
Yeah, I took that ball and ran with it to the nth degree.
Yeah.
It was great. It was a fun year playing it, but man, I just don't have, like, if I were 15
Yeah,
playing through that, I'd be having the decade of my life. But
I was gonna say I kind of feel like I'd still be playing it if it had come out when I was a teenager.
God, yeah,
makes
that
sense.
game only got better. I didn't stop playing it because it got worse.
Oh no, of course not. Well, what did I miss?
It
in here?
just, if anything, got too good. But
Bingo.
yeah, so I guess I mentioned that because I guess the quote unquote video game awards that I guess Spike TV is in charge of happened yesterday.
Yeah. And there were one or two kind of cool announcements. Wasted that bullet.
What were you shooting at?
Oh, these darn gargoyle things. I haven't upgraded the sniper rifle at all, so my aim is not steady.
Oh, why would you shoot at them?
Because if I don't, they try to bite your face off.
Oh, as I say, but we haven't seen anything yet to establish that, right?
Oh, yeah, no, not in this playthrough. Ethan is clearly the aggressor here.
Okay. So tell me, what were these incredible reveals that were totally not being brandished in my newsfeed for the last 5 days?
Okay, so here's the really embarrassing thing. I saw them this morning, like right in the middle of work, and so I'm actually I just remember opening up YouTube and thinking, I'll watch that later, and then I didn't. So refresh me. Did you see anything that was even remotely worthwhile?
I saw all of the winners of the game awards and categories. I did not. I don't know what any of the quote unquote amazing reveals were. I assumed it was just going to be another Zelda. and another Metroid, and we knew all these things were coming anyways?
Weirdly enough, I didn't see either of those. Shit, what did I see that looked...
Oh god, everyone was like, "Oh my god, they're gonna." I think the Kotaku article headline was literally, "The VGAs will have an announcement on par with Breath of the Wild 2 that they've been holding on to for 2 years." I'm like, all right, just say you've got that to announce.
Unless I missed it, yeah, I didn't see anything quite
So
that
I guess
big.
that wasn't announced. All right, whatever.
Yeah, not as far as I can tell.
You were surprised by what? Oh, one of the announcements was, I guess, Elden Ring is coming out, which...
Oh, yeah, I did see the trailer
we've
for
known.
that.
That's... Yeah, that's about as exciting as saying the sun will rise tomorrow. We know. Remember when, like, Mass Effect 3 was announced at, like, E3, and everyone was supposed to act surprised? Like, well, yeah, they're gonna release Mass Effect 3.
My god, they're actually doing it! I was about to lay a landmine on him.
You know, if this were Perfect Dark, you could do that.
Where'd he go? Damn you, first person. There's really no reason for this game not to be in third person. They just did 2 remakes that showed that Resident Evil absolutely still works in third person.
What were those?
Resident Evil 2 and 3. We literally played them together on this channel.
Yeah, but they weren't as tanky, and I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's true. That well, and
I think 7 clearly demonstrated that FPS is the way to go if you're gonna do an action-oriented game like this, I guess.
yeah, and this one is certainly more action-oriented than 7.
Tank controls feel a lot like black and white TVs. It was a product of its time, and there's really no reason to go back to it.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, like I think it's just nostalgia talking, but I still kind of prefer Resident Evil to be a third-person
Oh, good, nice.
game. But that being said, I've had a lot of fun with this game. It is a solid entry in the series, and it is definitely not Resident Evil 4, which is nice. After we get out of the castle, my favorite part of the game is coming up, and I think you'll get a kick out of it. It is a abrupt and very delightful change of pace.
Well, let's just burn through our conversation about the VGAs real quick. I was looking at the award winners, and I saw this game got, I don't know, it got something. Everything that should have won an award seemed to like have won an award in a category made for it to get an award. But yeah, so that everybody could be a winner. But I was looking at the list, and then I realized this game came out this year, and between this and Metroid Dread, I suddenly realized what an anemic year it's been for game releases.
Yeah, in between there wasn't a whole lot. There's a PS5 game that I really do want to play, but I'll be damned if I'm going to pay full price for it. It's called Kenna, it sounds like a high school cheerleader.
Is this the one that won like the majority of the awards and was like indie game of the year?
Was it an indie game?
I can't remember, but it was like I look at that game.
Girl with a staff. Well, it kind of looks like a Pixar movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks delightful, but
did it come out yet?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just can't bring myself to drop $70 on it.
I looked up images and I saw nothing resembling gameplay. So
oh yeah, no, it's out and it was good from what I can tell. So
okay, maybe everything is just cinematic quality then. All right.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that, but I didn't know it was such a thing. I was surprised. I feel like Valheim got freaking robbed.
Valheim.
That was the like Norse Minecraft play with your friends kind of game.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
That was kind of like Pandemic big, much like Among Us was last year.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was surprised. Like every category that could have won in, it did not win for as much as that blew up my newsfeed.
Really?
But I mean, I'm all for, I guess, little smaller indie games getting the spotlight.
Oh yeah, totally.
I saw that Inscription came close. It got nominated for some really big categories, but it didn't win anything.
Fucking die.
Inscription was a game made by the same developer who made Pony Island, which is a horror game I absolutely loved.
Pony Island. I feel like you've told me about this before, and I made like a Barbie's Horse Adventure joke.
Yeah. Pony Island. It's a great little horror game. It's about 2 hours long, and it dances off the stage before you start getting bored of it. It's great. But,
I will say that this game, one of the worries that I had with like the beginning portions of this game was that it was going to be really awkwardly paced because, like you pointed out, there were like 4 or 5 starts to this game.
Yeah.
But honestly, like it maintains a good pace. Like the castle is indicative of what you're going to be getting for the rest of the game.
Oh.
Which is a good thing.
That reminds me. I looked up why Ethan is able to heal himself.
Yep. So you learned that, huh?
That was stupid.
Just a fucking
That
mold.
was really dumb.
So you know everything there is to know about this game, then, huh?
No, I just know that one stupid thing.
Oh, okay. I'll shut up then.
Well, no, it's like mold stuff, right? It's because he has the mold in his body, which I guess didn't die when you killed Grandma Evil at the end of 7 when all the other mold died.
Mm-hmm. He's just kind of bonded with it.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's never established, and I feel like it's something someone would bring up.
I think they felt compelled to explain the scene from the first game where he grows his hand and leg back when Jack chops it off. Oh, I'm a stupid man thing. I did not that actually gave me a scare. That actually gave me a scare.
Thread.
Holy fuck. That legit gave me a scare. Well,
so then why is Mia dead?
I don't want to ruin that for you.
I figured she's not really dead. It's like whoever dies first. Whoever dies first in a horror game
is coming back later. Yeah.
Yeah, is usually the main villain. I mean,
okay. Well, actually, I'm gonna leave that up to you because
no, don't ruin it for me. I know she's out there. I'm assuming she's Mother Mabel, whatever. Mother Mothra.
We'll go through this the part after the castle, and I just kind of want to hear what your theories are because this part of the game made me think of all sorts of interesting things, and I was kind of partly right. I want to see how close you get. Yeah, I mean, there's
all sorts of cool directions this can go into, but we spent the last hour essentially in a torture porn parody of Resident Evil, except they edited out all the parody and all the porn.
Oh no, there's plenty.
I don't know where I'm going with that. I'm sure whatever cool ideas there are, they won't do. So.
Oh, where's the third daughter? Where does the third daughter live? We got the one mask. Where is the third daughter? She's not in the opera hall, is she?
I would assume we'd want to go towards a red room.
No. Oh, okay. Here we go. She's in the armory. Okay, she's on the opposite end of this thing.
If she's smart, she'll be in a room without windows.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's Lady D.
I won't last.
Oh, fuck. No, they're never that smart, Nick.
I think the lady who played her won an award for video game acting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? Lady Dimitrescu?
Yeah, whoever played her, like Sam Green or some such.
Okay, I mean, yeah, she's fine, but...
Yeah, exactly. She didn't do bad, but it wasn't like, wow, knock my socks off. But I mean, we're talking about like acting by video game standards, so...
Sure, but well, I guess my thought more is that at the end of the day, she was such a bit part of this game. Like you said, the trailers all led you to believe that she was like the main antagonist, but she's not, and she doesn't even come back. I mean, like, you know, you finish the castle, and that's literally the last you see of her.
Well, I mean, yeah. Again, it's the finger quotes video game awards. I mean, we know what the target audience is here. It's like meme lady has to get recognition.
Yeah, here's the lady with the boobs that you guys liked.
Totally not your older sister.
Oh, dear Lord.
I was worried my sisters had gotten.
Oh, no. I think I did the part that I shouldn't have done first. It's okay. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. There we go.
That was quick.
You ruined bastard!
So you have to freeze her and shoot her?
Yeah, so the cold weakens her and allows her to be harmed.
Oh, so she's basically a Metroid.
Yeah.
My body!
You're gonna fucking torture my hands and complain about what I'm doing to your body? Oh, I thought she was coming at me from that angle. Oh, no. Really,
Yeah, I was
Chris?
wondering what was up with that stray shot.
Alright, so I'm not doing great.
I mean, you got a floor mine, and she'll probably walk over
Oh,
it.
I'm not wasting a mine on her. They're
But
basically
it looks
just
like you might waste a couple first aid kits.
Well, but they're... So the daughters are basically like common enemies, except they take a ton of bullets. They are not worth your heavy artillery.
No! It's a lie!
What?
I don't know. It's like you said, I think they just had them speak a bunch of bit lines.
You will not
And they didn't want to waste anything.
There we go.
pray,
Yeah. Your prey. Handgun ammo, shotgun ammo.
I miss Jack.
I miss Jack, too.
It's literally the second or third time you said that.
Jack was a good guy at the end of the day. We got a mounted animal skull, and we're good. All right. So in a puzzle that fooled no one here.
Yeah. There's always like one in all these games, and it's not, you know, I mean,
it's
like
not the
literally one.
cleverest.
It's an interesting mechanic, but one of them has to do that each time.
Right. And basically this just lets you get out of this room.
Okay, I should be able to get out with these.
Okay.
The question is, how close is Domitresk?
Well, you got two hallways. You got a 50-50 chance.
All right. The problem... Well, I can always double back and wait her out.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you don't have a means of escape.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Decision has been made for us.
Hold on. I don't hear her stomping towards me.
It's probably because she's coming the other way behind you.
Don't do that to me, Nick.
I mean, that's what I would do.
If you were a 9 foot tall vampire
No.
lady?
No, I'd be doing other things, but in this particular situation, yeah, that is what I would do.
I think she's downstairs. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Why are you so tiny?
Oh, I'm crouching.
You're
That way
like
she can't hear me.
6 inches off the ground. Like you are doing the worm across the floor. You're
That's
so
right.
low.
That's right. That's right. All right, let's book it to the fat man. Help me, Dookie. Dookie! Dookie, I need your help. Oh, we're fine.
All right, that was not as extreme as I thought.
Welcome.
No, I thought she was gonna be all up in my business.
New. Welcome.
You already said
I
that.
already asked if this was the voice of Jim Cummings, and then I already looked it up and it wasn't. Okay.
And it wasn't. All right.
Dissatisfied? I believe this is a fair price.
I wasn't dissatisfied, but now that you've made me think I should be dissatisfied.
Yeah, once you put that idea in the head, all of a sudden.
Yeah. All right, let's see here.
What's the currency here?
Lay? I don't know. I'm not sure if it's made up or not.
Mr. Winters, I saw you eyeing that one.
I might hang on to my cash, actually. 6,000 isn't bad. Yeah, let's upgrade this just for this coming
Can be
boss
done in
fight.
Just a moment.
Just for the boss fight.
Where's Chris Redford?
Pay me no
Redford? Really?
wonderful adventure.
Oh god, that's not his name at all.
Chris Rehnquist? Rehnquist?
Wasn't he a Supreme Court justice?
Isn't that William Robert?
William
Robert.
Rehnquist, yeah. No, you're thinking of John Roberts. Oh God, let's not go down this rabbit hole.
What did that one say?
What's his name? It's not Chris Redfield, right?
Pleasure. Yeah,
What did
Chris
I say?
Redfield.
Okay, all right. Where's he? What's he doing?
Happiness. What is Chris Redfield doing?
Yeah.
You'll see.
Besides walking around in a 8-foot tall vampire lady costume,
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
I assume.
Well, that would make this next part very awkward. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. Open up, open up, open up.
She seems to have
Open the
lost
fuck up! Oh, no.
They couldn't like make their own vase smashing sound. They had to use the free like stock sound.
Yeah, or
from
like
1980.
dot mid.
Yeah,
Dot wave sound effects.
I was watching like Future War 3 days ago for the Mystery Science Theater, and like the same sound effect was in that movie.
Oh, interesting.
No, not in the least, but relevant.
All right, let's do this shit. You ready for this, Nick?
All right, yeah, let's open the casket
It will
and find
reveal
out
everything.
that you're inside.
No, just kidding. It's just a dagger.
What? Did we need that?
There was a journal entry that explained it.
Okay. Oh, she's doing that thing she's done to you numerous times.
It's laced with a poison that can kill whatever she's got. Why she keeps it in her house, I'm not sure. And now it's useless.
Well, it's useful. It's just out of your grasp.
No, I'm pretty sure it's useless now. Holy bazookas. Oh good, she left. Oh wait.
Why don't we just leave?
I know, right? Why don't we just throw ourselves off this fucking tower and be done with it?
Oh no, now she's, something out of Dark Souls.
Yeah, actually, that kind of made me think of Demon Souls a little bit.
Alright, now just drop him.
Right? Yeah, do the smart thing here. Nope, she's got to rough you up a little first.
Do what eagles do to turtles. Take them up really high and then drop them on a rock so it dies. And then eat it.
Sorry, that wasn't loud enough. You were saying?
You know what? I was so transfixed by this clever plot twist that I completely lost my train of thought.
Oh, fuck. Damn
Are you
it,
still
Nick.
like a level 1 sniper?
No, I just realized I hung on to a freaking lockpick for some sniper ammo, and I left it in the damn castle. Ah, well. I feel lucky. Ooh, owie.
This series has a interesting trope of interesting characters turning into boring boss battles. Like Mr. X, Jack, Lady Dimitrescu, like they're so interesting and fun as mechanics, and then they just turn into like this mess.
Yeah, I can see that a little bit.
Yeah.
I would take everything from you if you would hold still. Do it. Do it.
Just go back inside the castle. Leave her like this.
At least then I would feel something.
Is it explained how the dagger made her not be a woman and turned her into a dragon?
Nope.
How does that work? Oh no, she's made of dragon insects, I think.
But you can't hide.
Owie. Alright. We cool? Everybody cool? Yep.
Well, come on, man. You parked yourself right in front of him.
I'm trying. Doing my best. Oh boy! Oh boy! Yeah, I kind of figured that's where we were going. Ooh. Really wish I had gone back for that ammo.
Would this not be a good place for a landmine?
Nah, we're fine.
You really seem to want to save those for something.
Oh, yeah. Boom. See, that's what I was trying to do last time.
Roses are only hope. Not enough blood.
We're doing just fine.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be alright. Why do ladies keep saying that to me?
Because the Japanese men who wrote this have never seen an actual woman before.
I need your flesh. Oh, yeah, baby.
They're just going off their experience with hentai.
Yes, I am.
This is how normal women talk, right?
Right.
It's the Hideo Kojima model of writing female characters.
Oni-chan? Good. I ain't scared. Okay, I'm a little
Well, they
scared.
really want you to craft ammo.
Don't they just?
Glad you're not taking me out of the game experience or anything.
Oh! I was just asking for that. Kind of incredible. This is really the first place we've had to heal.
No, you killed a couple times.
Did I heal more than once this? Yeah, you're right. That was our second
yeah.
heal for this one, wasn't it? Not my best fight. Not my worst.
You rascally wabbits.
I'll give her like an 8 out of 10 for a dying line.
I mean, clearly wrote the line earlier and just found a place to stick it in.
She just straight up Saturday morning cartoon villain. Curse you, Winters! It weren't
I
for
actually
that.
kind of wondered if something was lost in the translation, or
If it weren't for that meddling Ethan Winters, we'd have gotten away with it.
That's true. Like all of his adventures are basically like Scooby-Doo-esque.
I know,
You
right?
know,
They,
Cursed.
they just need
shenanigans.
they just need to give him a van, you know, for him to have all kinds of mischief in,
Like this is just a weekend in Ethan's life, you know.
right?
I'll be disappointed this game doesn't end with him saying, "Oh, I wonder what wacky adventures will go on next week." Come on, wife and daughter, let's go home.
He finds a dog along the way. It becomes his best friend, and it can talk.
Rose.
I would be more than happy with that, actually.
I'd be perfectly fine with that.
Where they just throw any semblance of this series being grounded in reality out the window and give him a talking dog.
I'm still waiting to see how Umbrella's behind it all.
Oh yeah. You're not wrong.
Oh God, I wish.
Well,
it
I mean,
was.
is that even a plot twist at this point?
At this point, it seems so far-fetched. How could it be? But yeah, I mean, come on, you would outrage fans if you didn't hit on all those classic tropes.
I was gonna say I don't think you could have a Resident Evil game without Umbrella being involved in some way.
Yeah, just do it. just do it.
Just do it.
Just take the cannon and throw it out the window, and yeah, Don't even explain it. Like, don't even explain where the molded come from. Don't explain where these vampire ladies come from.
Yeah, just let it be a fucking magic castle.
Don't explain it. That makes it even better because then your mind just runs wild with possibilities.
Absolutely, it does.
And then it just in the end comes down to Elon Musk. I mean, Umbrella is behind it all.
Elon.
Well, I mean, you know, tomato.
Ah, yes, the fish. Come here, fish. You ever go fishing with a knife?
Just once.
Just once. Did you
And
catch
it was
anything?
for frogs. Well, yeah, I caught a frog.
Oh dear God!
No,
I just
there
got
was
a
this one
really
time-
sad image of you using a knife on a frog stuck in my head.
It did not go the way I thought it would. I thought it'd be much more clean.
This isn't like high school at all.
But I did catch a fish barehanded, and
Nice.
yeah.
Did you like take
Yeah,
a
and then
bite
I-
out of it immediately just to prove your
Well, I
manhood?
put them in a container,
Oh.
and then
Deliver us into
I
freedom.
thought for some reason the fish would like to drink my Mountain Dew, so I poured Mountain
Oh,
Dew in
yeah,
it.
they don't like that.
Yeah, he
We
died
await the
instantly.
light at the end.
But I was also like 7, so
His eyes got like super wide. And
Mother Miranda.
he seemed to like really enjoy it for about
Remember
5
me?
seconds, and I assume his
I
heart
almost
gave out.
died up at that castle. Tell me, what is going on around here?
How can a man be almost dead? That's a question for the wise.
no, it's not.
You know what I mean. And I still haven't found Rose. Where did Mother Miranda take her?
You're too late.
Yeah, people keep saying that.
Almost
Right.
too late. The
But then I always show up just in time to kick
child
everybody's ass.
alive.
What kind of sick medieval shit is this? She's just a baby.
What kind of sick medieval
Tests
shit is
of the
this?
4 bloodlines may open the path you seek.
Will you please stop talking in riddles?
Oh, you
Like,
gotta
you-
kill the 4 bosses.
If I give you some of the money out of my pocket, will you just tell me what the hell's going on?
And then she does.
Right. Like, yeah, I got a key to Mother Miranda's secret hideout right here.
Gee, I
Wait a
see
second.
they saved all the good lines for that character.
Yep.
Hey, wait!
Ah,
We
screw
just
it.
watched this man kill a dragon, but a wooden door with broken planks is enough to hold him. Hold on, I just got a text from Sarah. I need to make sure it's not an emergency with the boys.
Sure.
Alright. We're good. Okay. Back to the village.
Well, it wouldn't be a very Resident Evil village without more village, now would it?
Yeah. A very Resident Evil village.
A very evil Christmas.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
You know, it is snowy, and it's kind of got that nice winter aesthetic going.
I was waiting for like the Skyrim thing to pop up, like you have found Winter Run.
Yeah, right.
Dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, there we go. Oh! 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 Hey! Hey! Oh, wait, no, that's the Dark Knight. Sorry.
So.
Oh, wait, yeah, sorry, there you go. This pattern looks really familiar. What could it be?
Oh, it's an ancient symbol that seems to have been there long before Umbrella was incorporated as a legal entity.
Alright.
Oh, unless they're like the Knights Templar and they're like ancient and something about a death cult and they're trying to revive Cthulhu because the prophecy from
You are
1,000
shockingly close to where this actually
1,000
goes.
years ago when they need Cthulhu to come back so he can fight Super Satans because you got to send a monster to kill
Super
a monster
Satan.
to save the world. And what they
Go,
didn't
go Super Satan.
they didn't plan on Dracula interfering though, and that's your curveball.
Survived my fucking sniper rifle, will you?
I feel like I would actually legitimately enjoy this game if it was just a sniper rifle the whole time.
You know, the sniper
That
rifle,
sniper rifle
I
seems-
joked about it, but it's shockingly useful.
It seemed fun.
Son of a bitch. How do they keep surviving my sniper? Alright, you. That's right. Run headlong into your doom. Damn, Ethan. It's headshots. Wow, and those guys do not drop metal scrap very often. That's actually really valuable.
What do you use that for? Trade it for money or make
No,
bullets
it's just
out
a
of
good
it?
crafting item.
Crafting. Yeah, I forgot. That's a skill.
A thing they keep wanting me to do. But I
Right,
refuse
right.
to because I'm always worried until the like last boss that I'm going to run out of sufficient items to give myself enough ammo. Then I
Yep.
always have more ammo than I need.
Mm, yeah, no.
Come here, you.
Same for me. Same for Dead Space. Same for every
Uh-oh.
Final Fantasy game I've ever played.
Uh-oh. My hubris. My hubris, Nick. Fucking die.
Wait, so is this a werewolf or is this what is this?
That was a werewolf, yeah.
Okay.
Just a good old-fashioned werewolf. I don't know why I said
Just-
old-fashioned, but
Well,
I guess,
they are
werewolves had to
old-fashioned.
start somewhere.
I guess they now run this entire village.
Yep. That's pretty much the
I
way of
mean,
it.
Gonna be real disappointed when they realize there's no humans to eat because they turned them into werewolves.
Yeah, right.
I mean, didn't really think this through, but
We
you
spent
know.
so much time asking if we could that we didn't bother to stop and ask if we should. Alright. So I don't think I have the key for this yet. No. We'll be back, though.
It is a Resident Evil game. Rest assured.
I will say that this game, probably more than any other in the series, has the best kind of like interconnected area with the village. Like,
There you are.
It's like a hub?
I had a
yeah. So
feeling
like
you'd pop
in the original game, you had the mansion,
Who's
and
all
that was kind of the
worthless?
setting for everything,
Is
and you
that so?
had to learn all of its
I
corridors
assume
and
you've
everything.
picked up something
This
of
really just
value.
kind of blows that concept
Not
up
sure
to
if
like
it's about
11.
But
Why, you have your daughter right in your own hands.
what
Surprise!
are you saying?
Take a closer look.
Okay, I'm listening.
You'll see. Yep.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Oh, but she's like made of mold, so he just needs to put her back
Yeah, so he can
together.
literally reconstitute her.
Oh,
That
yep, dropped on the
flask
ground.
Seems to contain her head.
Wait, I can't read.
No.
I think we legitimately can't show it because of censorship laws
Yeah.
in Japan.
Don't say another word.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This is impossible. This just can't be.
Your daughter's essence is still intact.
But her soul burns
Powers are
on. You ever play Soul Calibur?
Oh, who could even do
Uh,
this?
Off
She
and
can be
on, but never
saved.
quite. Like only at friends' houses.
The original on the Dreamcast
Are you insane?
is
There's
to
a
this
house
day
with a
probably
red
my favorite
chimney on
fighting
the
game.
western side of the village. Go and seek out
Wait.
the man who lives there. Then we can continue our conversation.
How does he know all this?
Quit holding out
You'll see.
and get to the damn point.
You don't have to trust my words. But do you have any better option?
What I'm really curious about is how he actually gets from one place to another.
I don't know. How does John Goodman get from one place to another?
John Goodman lost like 150 pounds last I saw.
He lost 200 pounds, and now
Yeah.
he just looks like Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, except with like a lot of extra
Find
skin.
out this is a lie.
Yeah, but you know what? Just let him have it.
Extra skin, Bryan Cranston.
Unfortunately,
I like how
kinda
the conversation ends and he just goes like right back to not caring about anything.
You want to
Sorry.
buy anything?
If it's just looking,
It's like he forgot he was a character.
Right. Whoops.
Unfortunately, I thought John Goodman looked a lot better when he was like overweight. Not morbidly overweight like he was in The Gambler, but you know, like he was on Roseanne. But you know,
Right.
good for him for getting healthy.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Well, we now have an extra lockpick for the rest of the game, which is
To
just
think I would buy
completely
such things.
going to be useless.
I look forward to seeing the fruits of your exploration.
Head flask.
Oh, that's convenient. Oh, okay. What?
All will be made clear. Or at least less muddy.
What the hell?
What the hell? Nick, what the hell?
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. That kind of reminds me of a cutscene from Metal Gear. Metal Gear.
Okay, I'll give him some credit. That's a cool plot twist.
Where's
Just a shame. Like we could immediately see where it was going.
Where's my Metal Gear Solid 1 remake? The remake and everything else. I want my apologies for the Twin Snakes.
It's in the same box that your Metal Gear Solid movie is in. That's been in production for like 20 years.
Yeah.
I think Chris Pratt is playing Solid Snake.
That would not surprise me.
He is just the go-to guy for everything in Hollywood right now.
Yeah, that's not incorrect. Juicy game. Give these to the Duke. Mind if I do? When are you going to open up your kitchen, Dookie?
You know, how much better would this game be if the Duke was literally just the Duke, as in Duke Nukem?
Yeah, the Duke.
Purchase.
And
What are
he's
you
just
buying?
like irritated with you the entire time.
Thank
Hey,
you for your
Ethan.
patronage.
Welcome to my shop.
Welcome, Ethan.
Buy something or get the hell out. I'm not impressed with you as a man.
I see. Anything else?
Damn, those witches are gonna pay for killing my best customer. I love John St. John. He is just such a great voice actor. Like, if you approach him at a con, like, he'll say basically whatever you want.
Yeah, I
for
remember
free.
you telling me about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like literally like 2 episodes ago.
Oh, well, hey, you know what? It bears repeating.
You know what was kind of funny actually though? I was I got curious and I kind of went through our some of our older episodes just to kind of see how the technology's improved and everything, and it really just turned into me scrolling down every video we've done and just checking out the titles, and we've actually had some pretty good ones.
Yeah,
They kind
that's
of add
true.
up in interesting ways, like when you see them all one after another.
When you, like, just kind of line them all up and you start, like, you know, running lines between them to see the commonalities.
Yeah, exactly.
Butterfly effect, if you will.
Uh-huh. All right, so let's see here. I might have the key for this up here. This might be Domitre's key. Or maybe the circle one. Missed that.
So, does the fight with Heisenberg take place in a junkyard, and the mechanic to the fight is to get him to stand under the giant metal magnet and then turn it on, and then, like, trap him?
How much of this game have you fucking watched on YouTube?
None! I'm giving you a line from a fight in Ninja Turtles, the cartoon.
Do you actually know anything about the Heisenberg fight?
I know nothing. I don't even know that there's a fight.
Okay.
Maybe he just dies off camera, like
No.
Mayor McNugget there.
Without saying too much, I will let you know where this game goes in terms of its battles. He develops a mech suit, and I'll leave it there.
Well, that's been a good run. I've enjoyed what I've seen so far, but all right. I think I've seen everything I need to see.
We'll pick a
last
new game next
episode
time.
of
Yeah,
Village. Yeah. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. And
Nick's
Play
just
the
checking
hits.
out.
take my mic off here.
We need lapel mics for this channel. Fuck you, chicken.
Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of stupid.
Speaking of stupid, you just said something
How
real
did-
stupid. I want to talk more about it.
Now, speaking of stupid, how did Ethan get away in the first place? Like, I thought they were going to sacrifice him, and then he, like, ran away and no one stopped him while all the bosses were in the room.
Oh yeah, there'll be more time for that.
They were, like, in prime stop Ethan position at that moment.
Yeah, there are a lot of instances in this game where they absolutely could kill Ethan, and then they don't kill Ethan.
Yeah, I mean, I remember him being chained up
Fuckers.
and under guard, and he just was like, all right, I'm not going to be chained up and under guard anymore. I'm
But
leaving.
instead, we're going to make him run this not even very interesting obstacle course,
There just happened to be obstacles there for some reason.
right? No, when
it was
you
like
when you-
Heisenberg's doing or something.
yeah,
right?
and actually
Yeah.
the not quite plot twist of Heisenberg is that he's not really loyal to Mother Miranda. He kind of does his own thing.
He's that delightful kind of like anime trope renegade.
Yeah, he's the renegade
Yeah.
villain. Yeah,
He's a
100%.
loose cannon.
Get it because he likes all the cannons.
That works too.
I'm here for you, Porker. Sorry, that was supposed to be Duke Nukem. Hey, Porky.
you, Porker.
Yeah, you know what this is for, don't you? You've seen one of these. Now, where are your flying friends? Come here, you fucker. All right, all three of you, I need you to line up for me, real pretty like.
Now wait a sec. I thought gargoyles turned to stone during the. Ah, fuck it.
There are no rules.
The pig's just chilling. I like that.
Yep, he's just waiting for me to finish up what I've got going on here. You know, if he had teamed up with the gargoyles, there's a real chance he would have come out alive.
Yeah. Well, you know what? He missed his chance. He who hesitates is bacon.
Absolutely. That is precisely what he's about to become. You want to fight me?
This pig takes you down where Lady Dimitrescu couldn't.
Right. Funny thing is, if you're not careful, he is absolutely capable of doing that.
Oh, he's using the sound effects from the ants from Rare's Jet Force Gemini.
Really?
Yeah, it's like no one really gave a shit.
It's like we've just been using the same resources since 1998.
Hey, this is free. Hey, you know what? Doing sound effects is really tough, though. I was once watching like a clip
Fucking
like
pig.
10 years ago about how someone was trying to get like really good snow walking in sound effects.
Uh-huh.
You know, like those really good crunchy snow footsteps.
Yeah.
And that was done by like copious amounts of watermelon put on the floor and crushed while someone stepped on tinfoil on top of the watermelon.
I was going to say, that doesn't surprise me. It's really hard to get just the right kind of snow.
Yeah, like, you know, to get things to sound the way you want, you often have to do it in bizarre ways that have nothing to do with the subject matter.
Yeah, like the TIE fighters, they didn't use real TIE fighters.
No, as a matter of fact, I think they used a modified sound of an elephant.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
I thought it was like windshield wipers or something.
No, I hate Star Wars, and for some reason I know that. No, that was one of the good ones, so...
Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, I saw that that was one of the things that got announced, a new Star Wars game by our friends at Quantic Dream.
So boy,
Magnum.
they took that baby away from EA then, huh?
Yeah, that doesn't surprise anyone though. I mean, how often are you gonna trust EA with a property that big to not fuck it up? That wasn't a rhetorical question. How often would you trust them not to fuck up a property that big?
Well, enough people still trust EA. Part of the weird
Yeah, I was gonna
part.
say people keep buying their games, which is hell. I just bought the fucking Mass Effect trilogy.
Is that
which
an
is-
EA title?
Yeah, remember? Well,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And as if to drive the point home, you have to fucking have Origin installed on your PC in order to run it. You don't have to
they're
actually.
still doing that.
Yep. I cannot figure out why. Like the Epic Game Store and Steam have so thoroughly trumped it that it's a foregone conclusion at this point.
I assume because it would take work to get it out, and that's just something EA was not willing to do.
Yeah. And they still have all their shitty policies. But I did figure out that there's a way around like all of Origin's like malware spying, and that's basically just to run it in offline mode. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
which is what I'm doing. It's basically
Yeah,
just it's basically just the program that boots up the Mass Effect trilogy for me.
There's really nothing to run it online, anyways. You know.
Yeah.
They didn't port over the They didn't port over the multiplayer from 3, if I remember correct, right?
No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, the multiplayer, is, as far as I know, is gone, which is just fine with me. I mean, I've never been into multiplayer games other than FF14.
The multiplayer on that game in particular was surprisingly good for all that it needed to be.
It was fine, but I'm just not super into like with games where you play against people. I don't take it seriously enough to get super invested, and so I always let my team down. And then in games where like it's cooperative, I don't take it super seriously enough to get really invested, and I let my team down.
I just realized why, because that game was a loot box nightmare, and I'm pretty sure there's enough loot box rules on record to where they probably couldn't have released it in its original state.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So instead of doing something, they just did nothing and took it out.
Nick, you think this goat died happy?
Yeah.
Yeah, seems like he was doing what he loved.
Yeah, being killed by maniacs.
You know, there's not really much else for a goat, even in the best of circumstances.
This is weird that, like, you've got thatch roofs on these houses, and then you've got, like, brick walls and stuff.
Yeah, like it's kind of just pseudo-rustic, depraved European aesthetic. It takes elements from every time period and just makes them... All right, you.
Oh, boy, more of these.
Line up for me.
Oh, this one's got a melon crusher.
He's got nothing. He's got nothing now. There's nothing left for him.
'Cause he's dead. I don't know what that was. Okay, so are we playing Resident Evil or are we playing Borderlands?
Blands?
A lot of outhouses. A lot of outhouses with ammo in them.
Hey, remember that one time we did a single episode of Borderlands 2 and then never touched it again?
Yeah, because I just did not remember how much I could not stand Borderlands games.
I was getting super into it.
I had played through Borderlands 2, like, no joke, probably 16 times. I had, like, maxed everything in that game, and I just, unfortunately, I was like, no, I can't do this again.
That's enough.
I can't do it again, man.
Well, and now I've purchased that game, and I'll never
back in.
And then I'll never play it now because I have no one to play it with. Interestingly enough, because
hey, you know what? I just, I'll back you with a lot of things. Unfortunately, Borderlands just isn't one of them.
So I'm guessing Borderlands 3 is never going to happen on Play the Hits.
No. From what I've seen, it doesn't really offer anything new except slightly more updated memes.
I can see that. I don't know. I heard people liked it.
Yeah. Marilyn Manson has a surprising following, too.
People liked him.
According to the numbers, Twilight was the best-selling book, so,
yeah, that's true. Nothing behind here, don't worry.
I always love that argument of like, well, the new Star Wars trilogy brought in billions of dollars, so it can't be that bad. Well, it's right. Twilight. What's your point?
Hey, The Force Awakens was serviceable.
Yeah, no, that was fine. That was adequate. I was okay with that.
Look out the window.
That seemed like it was going to be kind of a fun, soft reboot.
Come on.
And then it wasn't.
There he is.
I kind of saw that coming.
I think everyone who is who's played a Resident Evil game before saw that coming.
So that reminds me, I guess BioShock 4 is coming out, and it's going to take place in Antarctica.
Oh, really?
Because we're run out of places to put Ayn Rand-esque secreted societies. Like, it was underwater, and then it was in the air. Now they're going to Antarctica.
Why not? Now we're going in the snow. Next one will be built in a volcano.
No, it'll be built in the center of the Earth.
In a volcano in the center of the earth.
Well, what is the center of the Earth other than a
Boom.
volcano?
New handgun. So long, old handgun.
I don't know. Again, this is coming from a guy who's never actually played any Bioshock games.
I've only played... Well, I've played part of the first one, and I thought it was okay. I really liked Infinite.
Yeah.
But like, that's
I
like
watched my
saying, you
brother
know,
play some of
I
those.
like food. You know, it's just one of those games where, like, even people who aren't into those types of games like me would find it so inoffensive that they couldn't help but finish it just to say that they have. I swear I get jumped here. Do I not get jumped here?
Mm,
I'm sure I'll get jumped later.
you don't seem to be at a good place health-wise for getting jumped.
It's gonna be fine. I didn't get the crank, did I? Did I miss something back there? I must have. This could probably move somehow.
Whatever. I don't know. I don't care.
Ethan's not
that,
super
like
invested,
literally, I want that to be the dialogue.
right?
I remember I was playing like 15 years ago. I was playing a game called Penumbra. It was a similar survival horror game, and you had a screwdriver.
I remember
in your
Penumbra.
inventory.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's
There
a
we go.
screwdriver.
Now I get
inventory.
jumped.
Yeah, I was gonna say now it's the spawn monster button, right? Oh, there he is. Oh, nicely done.
But we're not done.
I keep waiting for the little Fallout 3-esque EXP meter to come up once you headshot them. Oh, yeah, that was good. Oh, that was pathetic. That was a pathetic showing, boys.
Not your best work, guys, I gotta say. Though I used heavier artillery than I really needed to because I would die in one hit. But
Well, I was just, what did you have more of, health or ammo?
yeah. Like I said, with these games, I'm just like really finicky about my resources. I will not use a health potion until I absolutely need to.
Oh god, I just realized you're gonna end up defeating Heisenberg's mech suit with a magnet, aren't you?
Magnum?
Okay, that's slightly less offensive.
that is the same. Oh yeah, we're about
is
to be
he actually
introduced
by
to a
the-
new enemy type.
By the leg? Oh, the liquor? The not
No.
liquor?
No
Legally distinct
liquors. No liquors in this game, disappointingly enough. No liquors. Plenty of other horse shit, but no liquors.
Give me a zombie horse.
You're about to get a Wolverine cosplay werewolf. Does that help?
Wait, we've been fighting where? Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, but
We'll
not
see.
but not with Wolverine claws. We haven't. I thought that was a pipe bomb right there, and I got really excited.
Is it like a real Wolverine, or is it like the Milwaukee Wolverine?
No, I mean like Wolverine as in Marvel Comics Wolverine.
Okay.
You'll see what I mean. Okay, there's something in this house, and I want it. Easy to pick lock.
Have you ever heard of the Milwaukee Wolverine?
Refresh me.
Oh. I'll wait until we see the real one.
Oh.
Oh, there! Wow, that is the most porcine-looking Wolverine I've ever seen.
No, it's just a pig.
Oh, all right. I thought there was some
No, it's
larger
dead.
meaning behind it.
Well, he went down fast.
Well, he's a pig.
Yeah, but I mean, you saw the other pig.
He must have been softened up by the Wolverine.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're really building this up.
Oh no, they're not that bad. You just have to well, you just got to hit them with your explosives, which is why I've been saving them.
Oh, is this where we use the landmine?
Yeah, actually, we are going to.
Or is that what you do to defeat Heisenberg because he comes back in a tank and you got to get him to run over the mine? Or no, I'm thinking of Metal Gear
You
Solid.
swear to God
again.
that you haven't watched this on YouTube?
I'm just gonna cross that next joke off my list, and I think the next plot point coming up is okay. All right, next joke.
Boom, shakalaka. on, let's boom shakalaka.
You know, usually you're not good at games like this, but you are like 9 for 10 with those sniper bullets and headshots,
Well, yeah, this game does teach you to rely on the sniper rifle a little bit.
which is not something I ever thought one would need to do in a Resident Evil game, but, you know.
Well, when in first person Rome. First person Rome. There's a phrase.
Yeah, that's just like a Rome POV.
There another one that's going to jump me before the guy I'm thinking of? Where is he?
How can he not throw... How can he throw a pipe bomb without making a Duke Nukem one-liner?
Damn it.
Oh,
Come here, you.
I really thought you got him, too.
You fuckers.
Sean Connery?
Get off of that fucker, you fucker. Give me your butt. Give me your butt. There we go. Alright, now it's time for Wolverine. Damn it, stop reloading this handgun, Chris. We're about to get rid of it. Alright. Pipe bomb. There he is. There he is. There's our boy.
Where am I? Please tell me that's it.
No.
Please tell me that instantly killed him.
No. I just pissed him off a little bit. Really didn't see that
Watch.
coming.
Directly onto it. Not even gonna try for the headshots.
Well, if he hits me, I'm done, so...
Oh, okay, that doesn't help.
There we go. There's some headshots for you. Let's equip our new handgun.
Okay, so since he's just got like a bunch of metal like stapled to him, I'm assuming Heisenberg is the next box. Is an Xbox.
There he goes.
Can't
Alright.
survive without his head.
No, Heisenberg is not the next boss. In fact, he's the last one before the finale.
Okay, I figured it was one or the other.
Yeah, the place where we're going next episode, like I said, is actually my favorite part of the game, and it's a totally different format than what we've been doing so far.
I assume we got to keep Heisenberg alive for exposition's sake later.
Correct.
Okay.
Hey, another lockpick. There's a boy in here.
So the next boss, I don't think he's dead.
Nope.
Okay.
Let's craft some handgun ammo, I guess. Not like I can't afford it. You there. Give me that head. Oh! I really thought it was going to come off. What the f...
Oh no.
Alright, well. Look at this
I mean, it went
tryhard.
into your gut, but yeah, I'll put that on my hand.
Fucking... What's that all about?
Remember when I was complimenting you for being like 9 out of 10?
Yeah.
And now you just look like you just drunk.
Yeah, and I took that a little too to heart. And,
It's like you
Got
drank
comfortable.
the rubbing alcohol instead of putting it on your hand.
right? You're not wrong.
Okay, so there were 4 bosses, right? There's the vampire lady, Heisenberg, the creepy doll lady. Who's the 4th one? I'm blanking.
The big fungus dude. Moreau.
Huh. I don't remember that. There's like a big blank spot in my head.
Yeah, let me think here. I'm trying to think of where in the trailer you would have seen him.
That doesn't... Maybe it's because that doesn't sound interesting.
He's probably the least interesting of the 4.
Oh, okay. Well, I was not wrong in my assessment. Honestly, I'm looking forward to the creepy dolls. That
Yeah,
seems like
creepy dollhouse is coming up next, and that is
Yeah, that-
like I said.
seems like there's good potential there.
Yeah. In
I have
fact,
the
it's not
feeling
much of a
that's like
spoiler.
the Dark Horse highlighted a game, isn't it?
Yes, it is,
Mm.
and it's not much of a spoiler, so I'll just say it because you'll kind of know what to expect going into our next episode. Basically, there's no action. They remove your weapons and everything kind of grinds to a halt, and it gets really super slow and atmospheric. Like think like the first portion of the Baker's house on steroids.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm definitely down for that.
It is phenomenal. Like if they had done like half the game in that format, I would not have been disappointed.
It was probably like one of the first things that they had completed, and
Yeah.
and then they had to find a place to put it in.
I think it's simply meant to appease like old school Resident Evil fans like me. But whereas the older games would interweave the kind of puzzle solving mechanics with the action gameplay, here it's just like this is what you get, and that's it.
You gotta please everybody, Chris. You gotta cast a wide net and catch a lot of dollars. That's how the game industry works. Don't you know that?
Correct. You are completely and totally not wrong.
Catch a lot of dollar fish.
Dollar fish.
Bunch of
I
sand
ate
dollars.
dollar fish once. I would not recommend it.
Are we talking about fish that's actually $1 sold at Kroger's?
Yeah, I'm talking like clearance day at the Long John Silver's. It's
Well,
it wasn't just clearance. Yeah, you're right. No, I have only myself to blame. But
Long John Silver's not bad. Never had a bad meal there. Captain D's on the other hand.
Captain D's will wreck your shit if you hit them on a Tuesday or Wednesday before their new supply comes in.
Man, just as I've gotten older, I've realized there's no such thing as a good Taco Bell or Captain D's meal, so just don't ever get one.
I've had a good Taco Bell.
Mhm.
It mostly consisted of Fiesta potatoes, but
I was gonna say, how was either the potatoes or that salad?
well, oh God, you didn't try a salad from Taco Bell, did you?
No, I'm not gonna pay someone $7 for $1 worth of lettuce. I mean, that's what I get from Wendy's. No, I haven't gone to Wendy's for like freaking 3 years.
I will say, with only a little bit of shame, that Wendy's Fiesta salad is not bad.
No, Wendy's has good salads. Between that and the Baconator, there's some redeeming reasons.
Yeah, right. Like you get the salad with the Baconator, and you almost don't have a heart attack that day.
No, almost. Have you ever just cut up potatoes and then put a little bit of oil on them and just thrown them into an air fryer?
Yeah, that's homemade French fries as easy as it gets.
100%. I have been eating that every day for the last 2 weeks.
How are you so much thinner than me?
Yeah, I
not
skyrocketed up to a whopping 120 pounds. So,
God, that was like the least I've ever weighed. And my doctor told me not to swim in lakes during the spring or the fall because I would catch hypothermia.
Oh, that is because you'd get pulled out to sea.
That too.
That's a whole different problem.
You're a small man, Chris. Thanks, Doc.
Hypothermia.
Yeah, no, he straight up warned me about that.
I've never had a doctor express any concern for my well-being due to my weight.
Well,
ever.
I was on the swims team, so it was an actual possibility that I would do something like that.
You can swim, but you got to stay away from water.
Yeah. But Doc, that's how I got so thin in the first place. Oh,
no,
well, there we go.
My doctor actually told me to stop exercising in the morning because I guess I was ripping my back muscles.
Ooh, yeah. Dude, doesn't it suck that we're like... I used to make fun of old people, like, your back doesn't hurt. No, when you turn 30, your back automatically starts to hurt a little bit.
Yeah, the worst part is things that you've always been able to do, you cannot do them, or at least not as well anymore. It's very depressing.
This was his
home. When a guy walks in your house and just shoots you in the face. Very depressing.
Does not even bother to let you explain what you're doing in the privacy of your own home.
Nope. No. He's a werewolf. You don't need that stuff anymore.
Fuck his kind.
No,
that's all really important.
Takes away all the moral ambiguity if it was still a human.
By the way, this is what you do with the key. It becomes other keys.
It's like a Omni key.
Combined with the winged key. 4-winged key.
Damn it.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 wings on my key.
Oh, this is the house with the red chimney that he told us to go to.
Correct. Yes, that's what we've been making our way to this
Okay.
whole time.
Gotcha.
Did you see that that Sesame Street is no longer allowed at Republican functions?
That long?
Did you see that though?
Why would Sesame Street be at a
Because
Republican
they're-
function of assumingly grown men?
Because they're part of the liberal propaganda machine. But the funny thing about that is, like, they didn't ban, like, the writers of Sesame Street. They fucking banned Big Bird and Elmo. I'm not even kidding. Look it up. It's the
No, I know, I
funniest
remember,
fucking
like,
thing.
Ted Cruz
like
got
the
in a
way that
tizzy
the
about
way
it.
they got, like, what's her face, the horse woman with the big guns,
Learn anything?
Marjorie Taylor Greene,
I found
and
these
she was like
feathers.
talking
Now
about
tell me
Big
how to
Bird.
fix
and
Wait,
Elmo.
no,
So
there's
you
plot
want to
stuff.
settle
There's plot
down?
stuff. I gotta see this, or
All
else I'm gonna
right,
get
go
lost.
for it.
Tea and collect all of your little roses flasks.
Those are the MacGuffins.
Where are the rest of them?
There are
In the 4
in total.
towers.
You have the one, and the other lords have the rest.
Lords?
Duke, am I in a video game? You bet
Mother
you are.
Miranda is the
Oh.
cold, calculating
Oh, okay.
ruler of this village. 4 lords serve under her. The
So she's like
first
an
you've
evil
already
mayor.
met, the Lady Demetresque.
Someone thought this was deep.
The second lives deep in a valley of mist. the
Well,
dull
by
maid,
video game
Donna
standards.
Beneviento.
I'm not even sure about that.
None of her playmates have ever come back from that dang old estate.
But we will.
Oh,
The third is Moreau.
There's Moreau.
Being of twisted flesh that lives in the reservoir past the
oh, how
windmills.
boring.
Yeah, he's not the best.
It is said that he is not the only monster that lives.
But
in
they
the
needed to get to
waters.
4, so
There is a cool part with his boss fight that's really
The
fun.
fourth and most dangerous is Heisenberg. He works in his factory on the village outskirts. And the project. Let's just say parts of the human
fuck?
imagination are better left
He's
alone.
trying to build the ultimate pleasure robot. Look at Duke's face. We
a
done
robot with free will, but also
If you
won't say
truly
no.
wish to save your daughter, you must first
But
gather
also
the 4
won't say
flasks.
no.
But it
I'll
has
do you a
free will.
personal
See, that's
favor.
the tricky
I'll
part.
mark the Lord's locations on your map. Some treasures still lurk in this village.
He
I'm
needs to
sure
not
each
look like
one
he's
will
on the
prove of
John.
great use to you.
Yeah, I kind of get the feeling he
Why are you doing
is.
all this?
Like, he is
It's all
absolutely
part of
shitting
our
while he's
first
talking
class
to us.
customer service. Please do come again soon.
I want to give you a card here. It's to John Goodman's personal trainer.
Nick, I kind of get the feeling that Duke is one of those fat guys that wouldn't suddenly become attractive if he wasn't a fat guy.
Yeah, see, the thing is, he loses 200 pounds. He's still got 400 to go.
Yeah, that's very
So
true.
why even bother?
You ever watched My 600-Pound Life?
Yeah, I went through a TLC phase 8 years ago.
Usually it happens like when you take like a sick day from work and you're actually sick, so you're not just playing video games and you're like the remote is just far enough out of your reach that what the fuck, 600-Pound Life, I'm in.
Yeah,
No, that's what
And
happened to
then-
me anyways.
and then you watch 8 more episodes after that.
Yep.
It's never just the one.
I told you about my recent experience with Ted Lasso, correct?
No, that was the series everybody loved and then everybody hated, right?
I don't think they've hated it yet, or at least not that I know of.
It hit this weird, like, after season 1 whiplash of, like, everyone was like, stop telling me I love Ted Lasso. And then, like, everyone started hating it.
Oh yeah, so it's probably like people are hating it because it's popular sort of thing. But anyways,
Right.
I was surprised. It's not like the usual kind of show that I go for, but I really and truly enjoyed it.
Oh, all right.
And
It's
I'm
like got
looking
2
forward to another
seasons, right?
season. But yeah,
Can't
like
remember, is that an American show or is it an American show dressed up as a British show?
it's an American show dressed up as a British show. So
Okay,
so
yeah,
like
'cause
it
I
takes
remember
place in
reading that it
London.
wasn't actually particularly popular in England.
Okay, I know this episode's running long, but I want to get to the
That's
to
fine.
the,
I ain't
to
got
the
nowhere
creepy
to
doll
be.
house, and then we'll save once we get in there.
10:30 on a Friday. I can't go to a club at my age, Chris. I walk into a club and they think I'm looking for my runaway daughter.
Sir, let her live her own life. What? No, I just wanted to get a drink with some interesting people. Yeah, get out of here, old timer. I guess. Okay. Now, there are a whole bunch of hanging cages from these trees that I overlooked my first playthrough. Maybe they don't appear until after I get out of the dollhouse. Which is just fine. Any herbs? Let me just kill all the dramatic tension that's being built up here. You know, why does she craft the dolls if she's just going to hang them all? That's what I want to know.
Because I get the feeling that somebody had seen pictures of that island from the internet that's just got dolls everywhere because there was like a mad hermit living on it.
Wait, that's a real thing?
It's a literal real thing.
Oh.
Yeah, look up the island of dolls.
Nope, I'm all set.
It's yeah.
There's very few like horror movie tropes that genuinely creep me out.
Mhm.
The doll house of death is absolutely one of them, which is why I enjoy this part so much. Is that there?
Okay.
I'll probably blast.
That's right up your fetish.
I'll probably blast through this part in like 45 minutes next episode. But the first time through, I was genuinely terrified, like to the point where I had to stop and take breathers.
What's going on?
Play that in VR.
It's amazing how much different horror games hit me when you don't have a way to defend yourself. Like I am all for those kind of games. Yeah.
Ethan, you have to fix her.
Well, I'm no surgeon, but I'll give it a go.
Everyone leaves me. Even Rose. I don't want to kill her.
So here's where you have to start looking for Mia clues, assuming that you haven't already figured it out or seen it on the internet.
No, I literally knew nothing about that, but it seemed logical.
A. Beneviento. Hey, she was born in 1987. Marty.
Losing it?
Give up your
Now,
memories.
When you
Here's
say
my will.
Mia clues, what do you?
Clues pertaining to Mia. I didn't open any of the wells. Damn it. Oh, that's okay. We'll come back to the village next episode.
Oh, that's neat. I just all right, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I get the feeling like one specific developer
Like
was,
worked
like,
really
the
hard
lead.
on this portion
because
of the game.
this is like this all of a sudden switched into a mode where like it's one coherent vision.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I like that.
It is absolutely different from the rest of the game. And I really like it. Like this is my kind of horror experience. Like
Well-
I'm less about shooting the monsters and more about like the creepy environments and solving puzzles to barely escape alive.
Yeah, well, I
that
mean,
is
you
my
know,
jam.
someone's in that elevator like, with all this stupid shit, I just want to start shooting stuff
Yeah,
again.
where's my gun? Give me my gun back.
Dumb bitch took my daughter. I'm gonna shoot them all.
House Beneviento. Also, I want to know who came up with the names in this game.
Yeah, I'm assuming these are like
This must have been
Eastern
another game.
European in origin.
I'm not sure
Though
if
that
they...
sounded a little Italian.
I was
but-
going to say, I'm not 100% sure if they thought that far ahead, Nick. I just think, hey, that sounds foreign-y.
Right. And that's unfortunately like as far as where a lot of this kind of stuff goes.
Hey, you watch Breaking Bad, right? Yeah, I love Heisenberg. He should be a villain in our game.
The American audiences will really love this. Oh,
Right?
this is neat.
Yes, it's kind of like in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, where he thought he was cool by making all the rock and roll references.
Across like every single season.
Yes.
Hey,
I-
you know
I
what?
just-
Hiroki just needed more money for drugs. That's fine.
Well, the funny thing is, I went into that series not knowing that was a recurring trope, and so you know, when I saw Dio, I was just like, oh, okay, Dio, you know, like the rock star, but that's a coincidence. And then they introduced, what was his name, Ralph Roy Speedwagon.
Robert E.O. Speedwagon.
Robert E.O. Speedwagon.
Yeah.
REO
Or yeah,
They
right.
did not fucking do that. And then they
Like-
kept doing it.
all the way down to
ACDC was
Tom Petty. Oh God, I know,
real
right?
Tom Petty.
All this stuff that was fine in Japan, but when it hit American audiences, they're like, "Oh no, my lawyers just told me we can't do this."
But they did it anyway.
No, they're all spelled differently.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're,
And like
they're
Red Hot
technically-
Chili Pepper is like
Yeah, but when they
plain
say it,
chili.
Yeah,
or-
right.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
some
God,
are
that's
just
funny.
like ACDC is not the letters, but it's actually like a word.
right? Like ACEEDEECEE. Yeah, ACDC.
Some hodgepodge of things that phonetically, technically,
Oh,
make that sound.
yeah. So having now gotten through the only seasons that matter, I'm gonna commit a heresy here and say that the second part was actually my favorite, not the third, like everyone told me. It would
Yeah, well, you can toss a coin, and I would be willing to agree, depending on that time of week.
Yeah.
3 I felt was the strongest, but Battle Tendency had a lot of charm.
Yeah, I didn't dislike Jotaro's adventure, but I don't know. I just kind of felt
They got
I was
it went
more
on a bit
invested.
long, and it got a bit samey.
Yeah, I can see that. I was just way more invested in Joseph, Joestar.
Joseph had more of a coherent storyline across 26
Yeah.
episodes.
And the funny thing is, like,
J-
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say Jotaro just kind of like kept doing the same thing every 2 or 3 episodes
Right.
for 60 episodes.
And I think like the introduction of like the freaking stands made the action in a weird way a little more formulaic. Like you said, it was kind of samey.
Where's my gun?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
it's like, oh, what villain of the week do we have this
That
time?
doll fucking robbed me. Whereas, when it was Joseph actually doing all the fist fighting, it was, I don't know, I was just more invested in it.
Here's some interesting trivia for you. So I can't remember the German guy's name. Von Stroheim?
Von Stroheim, yes.
Von Stroheim. Do you know he was actually the inspiration for Guile from Street Fighter?
Oh, really?
Yeah, no
that's
kidding.
hilarious. Well, but he was a Nazi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Are you saying that blonde all-American man was
That's
inspired
fair.
by a Nazi?
All right, so this episode's just going a little long. That's all right.
It's fine. I ain't got nowhere to be, and it's too late to get drunk.
Remove her arm.
Sonya Blade was inspired by Cynthia Rothrock, who was a martial artist in a bunch of
Go do that while I
Kung Fu
remember
B
it.
movies from the 80s.
Huh, I did not know that.
Jotaro was inspired by Harrison Ford, believe it or not.
That I can believe. They wanted the, like, aloof, handsome, protagonist.
No,
I can see that.
Oh God, no, not Harrison Ford. Who
Well,
played?
take your pick of generic action heroes.
No, it's very specifically who played the old man in Gran Torino.
Oh, Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood. Yes, he was based on Clint Eastwood. And that's it. That's all I got.
that's Nick's trivia for the day.
And it's funny because I didn't hear all that in the same place. That's just me putting stuff together.
So now they've got these recordings of Mia while pregnant, and
Oh, okay, that's what that was.
yeah, you may kind of start to see where some of this is going. Crap, what was that bird facing? Okay, his beak is pointing to the right.
This is weird.
It's weird.
This
is
this
very
is
weird.
and I love it.
Me too. I am all about this part of the game. The only thing is, like I said, I'm a little sad that it's as short as it is.
Would you want it to go on too long? Because then,
Yeah, overstay its welcome and everything.
kind of like how, Resident Evil 7 knew right when they were losing the audience with the horror and then turned it into a shooting gallery at just the right time.
Yeah, but by the time you got to the rematch with Jack, yeah, it was way more shootery, but it had built up to that. Whereas
But you were ready for it at that point.
Yeah. This game kind of comes right out of the gate with more shooter elements and then slows down and then picks right back up with the shooter elements.
Yeah, but unfortunately that's just not how it works. Like, you got to start from the survival horror and build your way up.
Right.
But it's fine. You know.
I will say, though, if you're going to have a mid-game interlude, this is the way to do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
This does well.
Oh, we're gonna like run into some like physics puzzles and stuff, aren't we?
No.
I'm getting, like-
The only place those come in are with the boxes, which you've
Oh,
already
I thought
seen.
they're gonna like make you like mix potions or something to make an acid of some kind.
No, nothing like that.
This really feels like they're gonna give you a 5-gallon jug and a 3-gallon jug in just a moment,
Right?
and
Oh,
try to get
5
you get 4 gallons out of it.
Locked from the other side.
What do you want? What do you want, bud?
Boom. Oh, that was easy. He just lets himself out and goes on. Nothing else to see in this house. My God.
Done. Well, that was interesting.
Yep. Oh, good. Abandoned pantry.
Well, that means you'll have all the food to yourself.
Yeah.
Wait,
Why is this here?
there's not going to be some sort of like Mia conspiracy that's been going on for all this time, thus rendering the plot of Seven useless, is there?
I wouldn't go that far, but you're not wrong. You are
He just
not.
happened to get dragged into two completely unrelated umbrella schemes,
Yes,
just by pure coincidence.
you are absolutely not wrong.
Can it really be coincidence when you exist in a game world where only one thing can ever happen, though?
Yeah, that's true. It's
Like,
kind
you
of
know,
like
you miss a payment to the water company, and like in this universe, it's Umbrella's fault somehow.
it's kind of like in Star Wars, how even though there's limitless planets and untold galaxies to explore, that the same 4 or 5 people are responsible for everything that goes on.
You are not wrong, sir.
And I enjoy Star Wars. Oh,
It
that
always comes down to Palpatine,
bad.
Skywalkers, and House Harkonnen.
every once in a while, Boba Fett shows up to to throw everybody off the trail. But you know, all right, okay. I remember what to do next.
You know, I just realized recently that, you know how the main villain of Star Wars turned out to be Luke Skywalker's father?
Sure.
I'm sure that had nothing to do with Dune, where, hello, nearly pornographic picture.
Nearly.
I'm sure that had nothing
give it
to
a
do with Dune, where the
PG-13.
main character's main villain turned out to also be his grandfather.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's examine mouth.
it's getting weird.
The
It's
last
getting really
game that
weird.
had me examine mouth, I couldn't show on this channel. What do you got for me, Creepy Radio?
I can't do anything.
Can't tell me what, Radio. Also,
The
how do you
weirdest
still
episode
work?
of Rush Limbaugh?
Right. And another thing about those goddamn liberals. When you see something scary at the end of the hallway, always run toward it.
Yeah, because they want you to not do that.
Yep. It just makes it worse every time if you stand still. Because then you psych yourself out. There's a long, dark hallway, always. Okay, Rose's best friend, fairy tale, most important thing in the world, wedding gift, proof of Ethan's love.
Oh, okay, neat.
Who would film this?
Oh, it's just the baker's basement, I assume.
As
No.
to creepy bottomless well. You know, some of my favorite parts in 7 actually were when you got into the second part of the baker's house and you were kind of at the mercy of Marie. I thought Marie was
yeah.
every bit
Underutilized?
every bit as interesting as Jack.
Marguerite.
Marguerite. Why did I call
Okay,
her
I
Marie?
was really confused.
Sorry. There's so many M names in these games. Miranda,
Yeah,
Mia, Mamma
You know-
Mia, Margarita.
Yeah, it's like, what is it called? Alliteration. Did they do the same thing in Superman, right? Lois Lane, Lex Luthor, Clark Kent.
Yeah, well, and in Marvel, they're all like two matching names.
Almost like these
two
were
matching-
comics written for little kids. I'm sorry.
that we've now completely run away with. Yeah, Zoe.
Had to.
Oh God, Zoe, thank you. I need your help. You gotta get me out of a jam.
I get the feeling that's exactly where they wanted you to go with that.
Oh, absolutely. This whole house is
Yeah,
just a
fun
tribute to the
callback.
Bakers.
Please, Ethan, listen to me. I didn't want to keep it from you.
Mia?
You're not
I
Zoe.
didn't want to lose you again. I didn't want to destroy this family.
Mia, what are you talking about?
I love you both so much. I had to. I had to do it.
Guess we'll figure out what that means.
I like how Ethan assumed that the conversation was over with and that she wasn't like taking a break to, collect herself.
Yeah, right.
Whatever.
Anyways, what you need to do to get off the island. Wait, this isn't an island. Whatever. Out of the village.
This isn't Lost.
I guess we know where Resident Evil 9 is going. Resident Evil Island.
Well, I guess it will probably end in a church, so why not? Oh, okay.
That was one of the parts where, like, even though like it's such a small thing, it's just a arm falling off the ceiling. I was so not ready for it that like I just had to pause and not play this game for a second.
Nope, I'm done.
That was exactly what I said to myself. All right. Now I'm going to remove this doll's breast and stop right here because we'll begin next episode with the most tense part of this whole affair.
Ooh, a real cliffhanger.
Yes. We're gonna find out what's at the bottom of a creepy well.
Oh, that's like a trope in Japanese horror, right? Like, there's like a movie where some little girl drowns in a well and like they seal it up or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that
I'm-
is indeed a trope.
I don't know. This game is strong enough on its own where it doesn't need to steal from other properties.
No. This is the part of the game that solidified this entry in the series for me as genuinely serviceable Resident Evil.
No, this is good. I was kind of rolling my eyes, but through most of the rest of it. But this is good. I feel like effort was put into this.
Yes, absolutely. All right, next time on Play the Hits, we solve the mystery of the creepy dollhouse.
This is the creepiest Polly Pocket sponsorship I've ever seen. Barbie Dreamhouse Horror. Okay, we'll come up with an episode idea.
That'll do. We'll see you next time, buddy.